Good evening and welcome to Tavern 26, the host of the Campbell Memorial Red Devils Show. I'm Matt Marr, being joined this time by Jacob Tovarnak. Jacob, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
All right, so obviously, it's great to have you back here. Your smiling face right there. It's great to have you. So last week was a big week for you guys against Jackson Milton. You came away with a big win. First of all, how are you feeling after that one?
Great to get a win, and after a few losses in a row, it's great to have the team back motivated again and ready to make the playoffs if we win this Friday.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's something we'll talk about here in a minute. I was going to ask you how you're feeling, but I can already tell you're looking forward. You're looking hungry right there. You're getting greedy. You want that spot, but obviously, again, the big win against Jackson Milton, another team that's kind of young. I mean, how'd you guys pull that one through there? Obviously, I mean, it's been tough here these past few weeks. You're going up against another conference foe. That's your first win in conference play as well. So, I mean, just give us a little bit of a walkthrough here. How did you, at least on your side of things, get this done? Obviously, a senior talent here as well, so a leader on this team. How'd you help your teammates as well?
Well, it all starts up front. We had a big run game plan going into that week. Just getting blocks up front, making sure the front four is blocked, front three, whatever they were in at the time, and just working down the field chunk by chunk, and it ended up working.
And you say that you guys had I'd say it worked pretty well for you guys there. Yeah, you guys, like you just said, though, you had a big run play there. And then, I mean, I'm just thinking about this now. Lambert had that big, about 51-yard touchdown run there. It seemed like it was a bit of a broken play. You're on the offensive line. You're part of the people who are trying to make sure that pocket doesn't collapse. Well, when it does, what are you guys doing to make sure that he still has the space to run? Obviously, things don't always go as planned. It's football. It's part of the sport. How'd you guys just make up for that here and allow him to have the room to go down that field and score that huge touchdown?
Well, as soon as things didn't go our way and DJ started scrambling, our downfield receivers had amazing blocks on the corners, and all five of us started getting downfield blocks. I mean, if he's past our line of scrimmage, we're going downfield. Same thing if he runs. We're going downfield.
So you're just trying to keep up with him and his speed right there. It's not an easy task.
It's going to be very hard, but trying to keep up.
You can ask all the opponents that you guys have played against. It's not easy to keep up with Lambert or anybody on your team. You got just guys.
You guys everywhere.
Have some really fast guys on this team here. The future's looking very bright here. So it's your senior year this year. Obviously, here we're looking forward to next week. That's the main priority. But I am just kind of curious here. What are your plans here for when football season comes to an end? Not after high school, but are you playing any other sports here that you're looking forward to? I know we talked about this a little bit last week, but just give us a little bit of a refresher here.
After this, I'm going to basketball. That's the only other sport I'll play. I'm not just football and basketball.
Just football and basketball. But, I mean, all right, so that season's right around the corner. I mean, that's the end of November, early December. I mean, that's got to be exciting, too, just to think about that. Again, I know the job's not done here. You know, you brought up earlier, I think, before we started this interview about how you're getting ready here for the postseason. I mean, but with basketball here, I mean, are you excited for that season to get started? Are you ready? I mean, are you ready to see all those guys that you maybe haven't seen with football?
100%. I'm 100% excited, but the job's not done here.
Job's not done yet here. And this upcoming week here against Waterloo, probably your biggest game of the season, easily. You guys are about 2 spots out of that last playoff spot. Top 16 get in. You're number 18 right now. But you have a chance to finish here. If you play your cards right, you get that win in that 13th spot there out of 16, which means if things go well, if you guys continue to win as well there, again, this is all an if, but you guys could also maybe get some home field advantage as well later down the ride. So, I mean, just what are you guys going to do here? What's the game plan going into Waterloo other than, of course, win?
Our game plan is just playing fundamental, playing sound, and just doing what we do best. If we do what we do best, we will come out with this win. If we're not playing sound, then it's going to be a rough day for us.
No, playing sound, obviously, and that's big for you as well because, obviously, offensive line, you need to protect that quarterback and any of your receivers. I know we got Harris here as well, who we're going to be talking to. You got to make sure that he's well. But, obviously, defensive line as well. You're on that, just trying to be that front line man right there. So, I mean, how are you guys going to play sound there against that Waterloo team? I mean, they scored a lot last week against Lowville. I'm not sure if you looked at any of that or not, but still. I mean, that's a very offensive-minded team. So, on the defensive side of things, I mean, how sound does it sound for you guys against them?
As a D-line, we need to create pressure, be disciplined, stay in our gaps, and I think we'll be fine. I think we have athletes all over the field that will make plays if we, as a line or defensive line, do what we have to do. We have amazing linebackers, amazing corners, safeties, everything out on the field. As we do what we do as a D-line, we'll be fine.
And I can attest to that. I've been watching you guys week after week. It's been fun being able to go there. And, I mean, it should be even more of an energy boost here because you guys are going to be home as well. I mean, that's your last home game of the regular season at least. I mean, how excited are you there to just see the fans come out here? I mean, week after week, too. I mean, just to be able to have that backing here with the community. I mean, how important is that for you guys and your success?
It's going to be amazing. I mean, the fans that we have are amazing. They come out every game, away, home, to support us. And we have amazing fans, just one of a kind.
Oh, absolutely. It seems like every week I come here, before the interviews get started, somebody comes in here and wants to talk to you guys about football. You know, I believe after a week, no, I can't remember which week it was, but after the Lowville game, somebody came over and started talking to whoever I had here. The weeks are all starting to get together here. So I do apologize here for forgetting right now. But still, I mean, people always come over. Before this interview, you were talking to a gentleman at the bar who just came over and just said, "You guys going to win this week?" And you said, without a doubt, absolutely.
100%.
I mean, that's just a huge showing right there that the community, they're not afraid to come over to you and talk to you guys, and they're not afraid to talk to the big celebrity right here. Right. So, I mean, that's really cool here. Do you expect a full house?
100%.
100%. You think everybody's going to show up right now? What's your message to them to get them to come out?
If you want to see a great football team win Friday, come see us.
If you want to see a great football team, I think that's enough motivation. Everybody loves a winner, right?
Always.
Yeah, and you guys right now, speaking of winning, I mean, this season has been probably the best in your high school career here with the Red Devils. I mean, you guys have overcome so much. I mean, can you just talk about the journey here? I mean, getting Coach King, this is his 4th year, so you've been here with him his entire time as well, to be able to see him grow and then as well as helping you grow. I mean, just what has that whole process been like for these past 4 years?
The first year, we started just getting the program together, getting everything fundamentally ready, and from there on, we just built team bonding, strength, everything. Everything is formed now, and this is where we're at. And I'm proud of where we're at. We have a great team, great attitude. I mean, we fight. This is the most fight we've ever had, you know? It's just been great.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, you say team bonding. I mean, what exactly are you guys doing in that area right there?
Team bonding, I mean, everything from the locker room to outside. I mean, we're all great friends with each other. There's not one person on this team that genuinely dislikes one another. Everyone here is close. We're like family.
And that's great to hear. I mean, that's something that you have to have, I believe, just to be successful in any sport, especially football here, just to have that kind of family, and especially in high school, too. So
that's why we've been so successful this year, because our last few years, there's been a few players that didn't get along with players or stuff like that, but this year has been nothing like that.
And, you know, that'll happen, too, at some point. Right. I mean, again, we're all human. It doesn't always work out the way you want to, but this year, I mean, you can see it on the field how much you guys are having fun out there. I mean, it's just been an absolute pleasure to watch you guys this whole season here. I can't wait to see what's going to happen this upcoming week here. I mean, do you have any credit here that you want to maybe give to your family, your friends who have been helping you out here as well? I mean, any shout-outs that you want to give anybody in particular who's been like that biggest rock for you this season?
Definitely shout out to all my family for being there for me when times are hard and when things are struggling. Definitely shout out to all the linemen, especially the one who got hurt, Caden Thomas. You know, he tore his MCL. Sucks. Ooh. He's out for the season. You know, that's terrible. But just shout out to everyone. You know, we're all a team. Proud of everyone. You know, it's been a great season.
That's great to hear, especially coming again from the senior talent, the leader on this team. Jacob, I know last week we asked you here. You got a menu right here. You've been looking at it, I think. And we talked about what your favorite menu item was here. What would you say is your favorite? Just I don't know, your second favorite item here. Let's just go. Let's go legitimate. Remind us from last time what you had. What you said was your number one.
The last time I got the trash can nachos.
You went with those trash can nachos. All right, then how about this favorite entree?
Favorite entree? This was gonna be my second option anyway. The 6 deep fried wings, the dry ranch. They're amazing.
Everybody seems to love the wings and the trash can nachos. I've only heard here and there a few things that are maybe a little bit different right there. Haven't heard anybody say anything about the hot dogs yet, but you know what? I've heard those are really good as well.
Oh, 100%.
All right, so you said you like those dry ranch wings. Do you like to put anything on the side to dip them in?
Ranch.
So ranch on ranch right there.
Yeah.
You like that flavor?
Oh, yeah. All these flavors are good. I've had a lot of them, especially lemon pepper, too. They're all really good.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's some great food right here at Tavern 26. I say this every week, and I can't say it enough. They are great hosts and great food, great reasonable prices as well. We're talking about the hot dogs, 5 for $10 every Wednesday. So if you want to come out here and watch the show, I mean, we've got you covered there, and they've got you covered with some great food as well.
Oh, yeah.
Jacob, thank you again so much for joining me this week. Good luck this week against Waterloo.
Yes,
I can't wait to see you. We'll be out there with you on YSN, cheering you guys on the entire way.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
See you guys on the field.